YouTube. Just want to read to you a document that I found here. I can't take credit for it. I found it on someone else's channel. I'll put the link down to their channel. I haven't looked at a lot of this guy's stuff. He seems pretty cool, but I'm just going to discuss this document that is here. I'm going to put the link for this document PDF file in the descriptions. It's called The Deep Sleep. It's basically a non-stop romp through the last 60 years of US history, by Tim Erickson, compiled in 2010. I was wondering how to authenticate this, but to be honest with you, it gives itself credit, in my opinion, with considering it was written in 2010, and I haven't had a chance to read all of it, but what I have read so far, it's very interesting and it's certainly got truth in it, but I haven't had a chance to look through all of it. So I'm just going to read you a couple of bits here that I found interesting. Okay. New York City, April the 4th, 1949. Alright, said Nikita Khrushchev. It's settled. The Tavistock Institute will handle the program on our end, and the Rand Institute will handle details from your side. Premier Stalin has approved the plan, provided we get full access to the technology. Truman stared at the floor. He found it ironic that this World War II foe was now going to be an ally in the greatest bait and switch ploy of history. Excuse me. The next 50 years would determine the fate of mankind. Truman was unsure if their plan was the correct course of action, but it had already been set in motion. So here are the particulars for Operation Deep Sleep, as I see them, Truman said to Khrushchev. Number 1. The general population must never know the truth. We will use Rand and Tavistock to coordinate the disinformation. Number 2. China will be brought in during the 1970s. After technology has been deployed, we will begin transferring technology and manufacturing capability from the US to China, starting in 1995, in anticipation of the coastal flooding event. You looking at me there? Oh, you can hear me anyway. Okay. Number 3. Over the next 50 years, we will conduct a series of wars to diffuse the energy of the population, keep the industrial base intact, and provide a cover for significant black ops initiatives. Number 4. Despite our best efforts, we know leaks occur. We will use the 3D methodology, denial, diffusion, then disinformation, near the end. We expect the leaks to be unstoppable. That is where Operation Deep Sleep comes in. Number 5. Deep Sleep will commence in 1960. It would be a multi-tier effort to begin inducing SOMA, or its equivalent, into general use. Number 6. Beginning in 2007, we will accelerate global debt with the intent to crash the economy in 2011. Funding to complete contractor work will be paid in gold through 2011. Number 7. Plans will be updated every 5 years until 2005. After that, yearly meetings to coordinate final details. Number 8. Plan B will involve 144,000 people. I'm not going to read loads of this to you. I'll just read this next bit. Where are we? Hang with me. Report for space. There's all sorts of stuff on here. It's full of information. A very interesting story about the guy who's actually compiled all this in 20 days. Okay, here we go. New York City, December 24th, 1960. This is an Associated Press release by the look of it. The Nielsen Company has just released their latest report on TV. Released their report on TV ownership, plotting an incredible rise in the percentage of households that own a set. In 1950, just 9% of all American households owned a TV. This year, slightly more than 87% of households have purchased a TV. By 1970, it is estimated that every household will have a set. Almost all TV sets sold are black and white, although slightly less than 1% of households have purchased a colour set. All three networks are committed to producing new programming in colour within the coming 5 years. Okay, report out. Television, TV, will be the primary vehicle of passive thought control throughout the project's duration. Short-term goal is to equip every household with a TV by 1980. Long-term goals will involve multiple sets in every household. Over the next decade, daytime-only programming is expected to give way to 24-hour-a-day spectacles. The goal will be for TV to become a ubiquitous friend and trusted advisor for the population. They will get their news, their entertainment, their recreation and their sports by passively watching the TV. The importance of this device cannot be overstated. A fundamental key to controlling perception is to control input. It is envisioned that TV will eventually replace both newspaper and radio for all types of information. The eventual goal will be for concentrated ownership to ensure a uniform message is delivered regardless of national origin of the broadcast. So there's a lot of stuff here. Was there something else I wanted to say? Was there something about Kennedy over recreation to Cuban Missile Crisis? A lot of stuff about Kennedy. Vietnam conflict. I'll leave it there for now and I'll put the link down for you. It looks like this is it's a huge document anyway. So they've known for a long time what the exact year they're going to crash the economy. This gives itself credit by being compiled in 2010. So Deep Sleep Part 1, 1945 to 1972. I'll just read this to you quickly as well. Washington DC, July 15th, 1945. Then it's true, President Harry Truman asked incredulously. It is, sir, without a doubt, responded Deputy Director William Allen. How much of it? Truman said, as he rubbed his brows repeatedly. All of it, came the short reply. The Bible? Yes. The Hindu scriptures? Yes. The Hopi Indian prophecies? Yes. It appears so, said the Deputy Director. Not Edgar Casey, surely, Truman said with disdain. For heaven's sake, tell me that nutcase was not right as well. I remember my mother listening to him in the 1920s and ranting and raving that he had some kind of prophetic gift. She cooked all our food with garlic for years afterwards. I still hate the taste of garlic. Particularly Casey, sir, came the quiet reply. His prophecy on the Earth's crust shift appears to be right on the money. The Atlantean dig will tell us what we need to know within the year. We expect it will line up with the information found in the labyrinth of the Hawara and the Mayan sites. My God, this is all unbelievable, he said. So the flood story is more than a myth. So the flood myth is found in every major historical text throughout the world. The flood story, along with the creation story, are the driving doxologies for the human race. We are coming face to face with the reality that the flood actually happened. It may have happened many times before, and it will happen again, sir. This is certainty. Then what is the damn purpose for all this? Truman waved expansively, as if his arms encompassed the whole world. What is the point of creation if it results in nothing but cycles of destruction? I don't know, sir, said the deputy director thoughtfully. You know I'm not a man of faith. I have never been able to believe in things I can't see. That is a question you will have to take up with your God. Believe me, I will. That's my agenda tonight when I speak with the man upstairs. Let me meet tomorrow morning after I have a chance to review your report. God bless you, son, said Truman. He meant it more sincerely than the deputy director could ever know. William Allen walked out of the executive office, exhaling deeply. He planned on taking a short walk down Constitution Avenue before heading over to the watering hole. The reflection pool had always brought him a sense of peace, and tonight he was in serious need of reflection. I'll put it up for you guys. God bless you.